So this process can really enhance your label. It can really change the way everything looks at it, and it can stand out on the shelf. Hey Yetis, today we're going to be talking about Spot UV. When it comes to Spot UV, it's actually a new technology to labels and stickers, and we are exploring that and really getting into doing that with our new machine that we have. We call it our Embellisher. We really recommend that you use a matte lamination for this because the Spot UV is inherently glossy. So when they spray it down, it's going to look glossy. So it gives it a really nice contrast when you do a matte laminate over the top of it to give it that nice soft look. And then you want to use it as kind of like a highlight. So putting a lot of Spot UV down on your label, you kind of lose the look of the Spot UV. It's almost like less is more in this case, where when you put these nice highlights in there, like say you have a logo or some bold wordings or even a texture, it's a great use for that when we do those types of things. I actually really like the textures, and I haven't seen that very often in our industry or even printing labels. And what's really cool about our machine is you can kind of change it however you want to. Like we can even get it to texture, like, and make it feel like an uncoated wine stock, or you can make it feel like sand, or you can do these like any type of like honeycomb textures. Anything you can think of, we can make a texture with a Spot UV. So it's not just like, well, let me give a raised glossy look to my logo. It could be different types of things, so we can get really creative with it. So it's kind of a cool process. But how we actually do it, so you kind of have an idea, is we set up a separate layer that we create for that, and then we send that layer to our printer, and then it goes and it sprays down the UV on the web. And as it sprays it down, it sprays the image in whatever we told the layer to do. And then when you spray it down on the web, it moves through this UV lamp, and the UV lamp holds the UV in place and cures it. And as it goes through the UV, it comes back through, and then it turns hard rock solid on the other end. And you can have this nice scratch resistant UV over the top, and it repeats that over and over again for every label that's being created. And we can change that just like in our other videos, the digital printing one. You just send a file to the machine and it starts printing it. You don't have to do any extra plates or any extra screens. So like in the past, they used to use screens to create the image, like you would see like a screen printer for like say a t-shirt or something. And they would take that and they would squeegee the UV over the image and then lift the screen, and you would get your image that you printed on there. But the problem with those things is that you have to pay for every screen, and then every screen only carries one image. Well, we do it digitally, so you can just change them on the fly, and there's no extra cost for changing images. And you can do these really cool techniques now at a more affordable price, and also a way lower minimum as well, because we can change it on the fly, where in the past you'd have to spend hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars getting all these different screens built for them to make this high-end premium label before you even, and then you didn't even print a label yet. That was just in the cost of making them. So this process can really enhance your label. It can really change the way everything looks at it, and it can stand out on the shelf, because your label, at the end of the day, is a representation of your products. And we'd love to make sure you guys stand out and sell more products. And this is a really cool way to differentiate yourself, especially now that you can have way lower minimums. Our lowest minimum is 50 labels, and you can get an embellished high-end label for your product with just 50 because of the techniques that we're using. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and look out for more of these types of videos, because we'd love to talk more about these types of things. Bye, Yetis.